Next task of the day, we're on to journaling. This is something that I essentially try and do every single morning. Some mornings I don't get around to it. If I wake up and I'm like a little bit time poor or something, but for the most part I always try and get a little bit of gratitude and journaling out the way first thing in the morning. Just a great way to start the morning, 100%. There's no other way to put it. You essentially write down what you're grateful for, which I feel like is a phenomenal way to start the morning. You're just practicing gratitude. It's like you've started your day off, you've listed things you're grateful for. Just put you in a positive and good mood, I find. Not that I'm not usually in a positive and good mood anyway, but yeah, definitely something for you guys at home to try. The way I journal is in this book called The Successful Man. Is at the front. Yeah, a lot of people always ask me about, like, I always post this page up on my story, what the book is. That is what it's called, is The Successful Man. Great book. I'd highly recommend. The first half of the book's actually really, really awesome. There's a lot of good quotes and everything in there. I honestly wish they kept the book going the way they did. Like, the back half of the book is literally just like gratitude and journaling pages, which are cool. But I feel like the start of the book was really good. And then once I finish my gratitude and journaling, I have just started reading the Bible again. No, I'm not going to sit here and act like, I've been reading it on and off for years. Every time I go to start reading it, I just never finish it off. Like, I've never even got halfway through this. I always open up a few pages and then I get distracted for months on end. But I am definitely a believer. I'm someone that's religious. I am very, very open about that. But yeah, I just have been lazy, in all honesty. Like, I went through a period too. I wasn't really like praying morning and night, which, I went through a period where I've done that for years. And that's when I just felt like at the most peace. It's hard to describe. I just felt just a sense of peace. It's hard to describe. So I think it's one of the things that drew me back to not drew me back to faith, but drew me back to wanting to like start reading the Bible and whatnot again, like just essentially learning more. Man, as prep gets closer, I'm actually just so excited and grateful now. Like, when you're like halfway through prep, you're like, fuck man, this is like, for the most part it was an easier prep. For like, I'd say the first 3/4 of it was surprisingly easy. Like, my quality of life didn't decrease too much. I wasn't like no energy the whole day, but still you're like, fuck man, like, I'm obviously severely restricted. I can't, have a chocolate bar. I can't, freaking get some Macca's fries occasionally if I want to. Like, it's obviously, you have to be, if you take it seriously, which I do, you got to be fucking perfect. Like, I haven't had a takeaway meal in 4 months at this point. Which is obviously okay. Like, we sign up for it. And it's all for a reason. But you have your days where you're like, dude, this is freaking tough. But now I'm like, I don't know. I just had a really random moment of gratitude come over me this morning. Gratitude and like sense of being proud of myself, which is something that I lack. Which is why I want to do a bodybuilding prep, because I need to do things that are extremely fucking hard and challenging to ever feel proud of myself. I don't know how I am. I never feel like I'm doing enough, and I feel like some people watching this will be able to relate to that. Like, you always feel like you can do more. You can always challenge yourself more, which is like most of the reason why I've done a bodybuilding comp. I think I touched on this in like an earlier video I shot, but like, I don't know, you just have to, it's just good to challenge yourself, I find at least. I find I'm most proud of myself when I do things that are extremely challenging. I don't want to live a life of comfort, a life that's easy. To me, that's boring. I want to challenge myself and I want to challenge myself, and yeah, to me that's fun. But anyway, I have just remembered that I have to take some fasted pics for my coach this morning, which I'm not really fasted. I sort of am and I am, and I'm not. I've only had a coffee so far. Like, I didn't go rail a litre of water, but the photos won't be as accurate as we'd like to. But obviously, better for me to take them now than when I was fucking about to go have an omelette. So yeah, we're going to go take those now. No sus comments in the comment section of the video. All right, so we're cracking out our morning steps. Getting it done. But yeah, I obviously done my posing for my coach. So just a little bit of work on my phone now, reply to DMs. We need to go work on a little bit of content that I want to get posted for today. Need to edit my day in the life vlog on Peak Week from yesterday. So all the footage I shot, I want to snippet that together. Or Jada, honestly, Jada does all my video editing. I'm so lucky right now. But it's hard right now because I obviously have to voice over it. So maybe I'll send all the footage to her. She can snip it up and then I'll voice over it. Not too sure. But yeah, gotta go screenshot all those photos from my video, send those over to my coach, wait for his response, and then I honestly don't even know what I do. I just open up my phone because I live off my calendar. So I usually schedule things to do at certain time slots. That's how I found I'm most efficient, because if I just go with the flow, like, bro, my mind is freaking... I'll start one thing, and I'll go start another thing, and then I just won't finish something. So I like to have things set in stone in my calendar. You know, for this 30-minute block I'm doing this, for the next hour I'm doing this. But I do have my first client in the gym at 8 o'clock. It is currently 6:23. So I won't even bang out like 30 to 45 minutes of work, but I'll be smashing out my steps. So I should hop off this treadie with, you know, from like 5 to 8k steps. I've dropped my pace down to 3.5, and I was always cranking 4, but 4 would like just fucking wreck my hammies. Like I'd stop every like 5 to 10 minutes because I'd be like that fatigued in my hammies. Yeah, I just dropped down the other day to like 3.5. The whole prep I've been jamming 4. Now I've dropped down to 3.5, and it's so much easier on the legs. I can stay on here way more consistently. It doesn't bring up anywhere near as much fatigue. You just have to remember, I'm just like, my fatigue levels throughout prep are a lot higher. So small things like that where I can like manage fatigue a lot better, I always will. So yeah, just a little hack that I've done. It's allowed me to yeah, just literally hop on this for like an hour straight and not really have that sore of legs. So it's awesome. But yeah, front load my steps this morning, get some content going, apply to my clients, you know, all the fun shit. Let's get it. I will see you probably when I'm making my omelette. Man, I pretty much forgot to vlog when I got home, but I haven't been home for that long, so it's not that deep. Anyway, we are back from the gym. Holy wreck, I've got to adjust that lighting. Give me 2 secs. There we go. So we have just gotten back from work / the gym. Obviously, I'm a PT, so going to the gym, training clients at the gym is my job. But yeah, we just got back. Only had 2 clients this morning. Nice and cruisy. Really chill Tuesday. I'm actually done for the day. I only have my 2 in-person clients, so yeah. Right now we are home, and I'm currently whipping up some oats. Got a few things, just a few fucking, just adult stuff to do, man. I'm trying to sort out my passport. Fucking longest process ever. Bro hasn't had a passport since my last one expired. I have not left the country since I arrived when I was like 3 years old, so never had to have another passport. My last one expired in like 2010. So yeah, bro's never had a fucking passport since then, and we now need one because post-comp, I want to do a little bit of traveling and finally fucking be human and go do something. So yeah, I want to go travel to Asia for a little bit. Go fuck around over there, eat some good food post-comp. I'm going to get fat as fuck. Literally, I'm a bit worried. Genuinely, I'm worried with how much food I'll have over there because it's so cheap and it's so nice. Like $2 to $3 dishes of like the best fucking chicken and rice looks like you ever have. So I'm keen. But yeah, we are trying to sort out my passport, so going back and forth with them right now, but also making some oats because we have legs today. So I'm actually eating a little bit differently today. I woke up, had my omelette a couple hours after waking up as normal, but then I had like my rice cakes, honey, and banana just before I went to the gym because I was fucking starving, but I didn't want to have oats and just ruin my just hunger levels for the day. So yeah, I had that. That was a nice snack. They got me through that and 2 energy drinks and a coffee when I got up. So yeah. But anyway, that's what our oats are looking like. Anyway, we are adding our raspberries. I have to cut back on the raspberries from 150 grams down to 100 grams, but that is okay. Because it means I get 100 grams of oats, which is freaking heaps. Look at this. How good's that look? Yo, it is time for the gym. Wouldn't be prep without randomly feeling fucked, for lack of a better term. But that is okay. I generally start to go just downhill energy-wise a lot in the arvos. So that's generally why I'll train, or I'll try and train like mid-morning / like midday. But yeah, not the end of the world. We will power through. Oh, fuck, I don't want to double scoop this. Trying to sit here and not double scoop it. I'm double scooping that. But yeah, we have legs, and it is actually, I don't know how to feel about today because how's the tricep? I don't know how to feel about today because it is my last like hard workout.
So the way peak week works, guys, is we don't want to cause a lot of inflammation in the body. So my show's on Saturday. It is Tuesday right now. Today's actually going to be my last hard session of the week. Wednesday, tomorrow is a rest day. And then Thursday, Friday is what my coach has labeled as like a glucose transport session. Essentially, where's my creatine? Big tub of creatine. But yeah, essentially we are still training. However, nothing serious. Just yeah, essentially, like it's in the name, moving a bit of glucose around throughout the bloody. Oh, I can't even talk. Yeah, pushing a little bit of carbs around the body. Yeah, without obviously causing any like inflammation or whatnot. So essentially, like just a pump session is how you can like sort of view it. Nothing serious. Just getting in there, 1 to 2 sets, a muscle group. I think Thursday is a full body one, and then Friday is like literally just an upper body, yeah, pump session. So that'd be interesting. So today I've got to fucking send it, because the thing is, it's not like this is our only show we're doing and then, you know what I mean, done skis, we can just chill out. I have to fucking empty the tank because I've essentially still got WMBF, which is in, 2.5 weeks from when I'm making this video. So, I've got no stimulus. I'm not going to be training hard until Saturday, so I'm going to be training the day of the show. Pick this up. So I'm going to be training the day of show. Yeah, so I'll actually be feeling alright because I'll be carved up and whatnot. But yeah, I'll be training on Saturday, arvo/night, depending on what time I finish up at the show. But yeah, essentially I won't have a hard session for the next, 3 days. So we definitely have to make it count. Obviously don't want to be losing any tissue because I am very, very prone to losing tissue right now with how like just depleted and tired my body is. So yeah, we have to fucking fight for the gains. Sorry, I gotta wash this team. Anyway, geez, we're gonna go get ready. And yeah, I'll run you through a leg workout. I'll get mic'd up. I'll get the camera out. Let's fucking we'll get all the bells and whistles going. But it's down this. Not lie, there's like heaps of freaking powder on the edge and shit. Man's messed this one up. All right, first exercise of the day, we have calf raises. Now, don't have anywhere to set this up, so that's why I'm gonna intro this. I'm on my warm-up set. This is how we are looking. On the third exercise, gang, we're feeling it. We're having a fucking mentally big beat, man. I'm spent. I'm spent. This is the behind the scenes of bodybuilding that you don't see through my Instagram shorts or the short reels. I just want to go home and eat, man. I've got nothing. But it's the beauty of the sport. Essentially where most competitors will quit, they'll throw in the towel, they'll have cheat meals, they'll cheat on themselves. It's fucking hard, man. You're battling yourself 24/7. You're constantly thinking about food, how fatigued you are, how tired you are. It's all worth it in the end, 100%. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'm fucked with this beautiful arts with this. Gotta remind myself, there's a reason most people aren't in shape. This shit's fucking hard. That's why we do it. Let's get it. On to our first working set of some heavy hack squats. Oh. Yep. Yep. Come on. Oh. Oh, fucking set. Let's go. Get. Seen stars after that. Those are the sets that separate you on prep. A lot of people, they get fatigued, tired. They start to shy away from the pain, from the fatigue, from staying with heavy lifts. Fuck all that. Let's work. Let's go. Hello team, we are banging out some steps. I'm at like 11,500. We have dinner ready over there. Did you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Stare him in the eyes. I can smell it. I'm hungry. My stomach's grumbling. But I want to hit. I usually like to hit 12k and then have dinner, and then I do like about 2,000 steps after dinner. Pretty much because like walking's good for digestion and whatnot. We're at 11,863. But yeah, obviously I don't want to do too much steps after dinner that I'm hungry. But yeah, like a light walk after dinner I actually don't mind, and I intentionally like to do. So I usually leave myself like 1,000 or 2,000 steps to do after dinner. But yeah, we are just cracking out some client replies, doing laps up and down the house, all the fun stuff. See yous! Press on a button, if that makes sense. Like, you can't just send like an opening DM and that's it. Like, yours sort of done for mine. I don't know what, what the number of Bros looks like. You're fucking getting good leads as always, Brozzy. But I need you. Everything's well in your own, Bros. What up, family? It's 2 minutes later and we are now ripping into dinner. Anyway, that is what we're cracking for dinner. The usual bit of steak, potato, and broccoli. If you're thinking it looks bare, it's because it is. I'm intentionally not really seasoning it with anything because we don't want to run into any possible digestion issues. Yeah, so just being really, really careful. Essentially not salting our stuff, salting is literally the only thing I'm doing. I've even taken out pepper, even though my coach probably doesn't care if I keep that in. I've taken out pepper, literally just the slightest, it's 3 pinches of salt. So I pour salt into my hand, get 3 pinches, sprinkle it on top because the last few weeks I've been rinsing salt like something bad. Last meal of the day going down, we have good old YoPro, strawberries. What else? YoPro strawberries and some protein powder. This tastes absolutely beautiful. Once again, I'm going to be running so many of these meals once I'm done my show because it actually just tastes so good. But yeah, geez, that is my day in the life. That is my Tuesday on peak week. Same shit. I'm gonna get this video, and by me, I mean Jade will get this video edited maybe tomorrow, day after. And yeah, we'll keep trying to bang out a YouTube video a day. But appreciate the support. Let's get it.